There's always something that one of us always needs to hear. And sometimes it's screaming right in our faces, but for a multitude of different reasons, sometimes we just can't hear it or we don't hear it. And that's precisely what this video for today is going to be about. Hi, I'm Crystal, the Cottage Witch. I've been practicing witchcraft and studying the occult for about 28 years now in total. And then by the end of this video, you're going to have a message that you really needed to hear, but it's not going to be coming from me. If you're new here, hi. Like I said, I'm Crystal, the Cottage Witch, and if you've been here for a while, welcome back. This video wasn't planned. I am someone who practices a lot of oniric magic, and oniric magic, if you've never heard of it, is dream magic. And I'm actually getting ready for bed, if you can't tell by my huge, poofy, messy bun and comfy clothes, when I started doing one of my exercises to incorporate my dream magic. And dream magic is something that I want to discuss further on this channel at some point. But we're going to be taking it in baby steps. Now, you might be wondering, I thought this was a message that I'm supposed to hear right now. Why is she talking about oniric magic? Well, it's because I do a few different exercises when I'm getting ready to go to bed, like I said, to help with my oniric magic. And these exercises help get a message from either your higher self, your subconscious self, your spirit guides, a past loved one. Everyone has different beliefs on who these messages come from. Since for me personally, it really does help with my dream magic, but sometimes I do this first thing in the morning when I wake up. So the message that you're going to be hearing isn't going to be coming from me, like I said. I'm going to be taking you through this exercise. That way you get the message directly from whoever shows up to you. This is definitely a more relaxing video, so I wouldn't listen to this while driving, just saying, because this requires you to go into a meditative state. So if you want to pause now and save this for later on, or if you just want a nice, slow, relaxing start to your morning, or you need to calm down if you had a very stressful afternoon or night and you want to try this now, then that's a perfect time. But again, like I said, we will be going into a relaxed state. Some people refer to them as trance. Some people refer to it as path working. Some people call it their inner temple. Some people just refer to it as guided meditation. It's a nice, cozy, relaxing, gentle raining evening here as I'm about to go to bed. I have my tea. I'm nice and comfy and cozy. If you want to try this, I would suggest a nice, comfy drink next to you to get into a nice, comfortable position. And if you've never done any type of workings like this, I would definitely suggest grabbing a notebook. That way, afterwards, you could write everything down. That way, you won't lose it. And that way, if you do this again, you could see if the messages have changed. I'm going to be walking you through every step of the way. Now, granted, this is the format that I use, and I've been using this for a very long time. Even mentors that I worked with have used this same exact guided exercise. So I don't know exactly where it's from to, quote it in that aspect of it. And there's different variations of this one, but this is the one that I'm going to be using specifically to help you get whatever message that you need. And you would be surprised at the type of messages that you can get. And the beautiful thing about this is, if you've seen what boils my cauldron videos, when I talk about all those weird targeting messages that pop up that makes you feel like you need to pay someone to give you a message or tell you what you need to hear or where to go in life if you feel like you're stuck anywhere. You don't have to pay anybody, because this is a reminder that the power resides in you. So take this moment to get a little extra cozy, grab another pillow, grab another blanket if you want, grab a drink, change into nice, some comfy clothes, and then get ready to cuddle up. I'm actually going to fix my bun because this bun is wibble wobbling, so let me fix that real quick. All right, now we're a little bit more comfy cozy, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do to help us kind of easily slip into this trance work or path working, besides everything that I'm going to walk you through, is starting with our breath. Normally I use the square breath or box breathing technique. It's also what the Navy SEALs use too. This also helps greatly with anxiety. I also do have another method that I do that is also more witchy related, but I'll do that in another video. But for box breathing is you first exhale out all of your breath, as much as you can. Then you take a deep breath in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, And then on the last breath, hold it again for 4 seconds and then start all over again. And it helps regulate your nervous system and like psychosomatic and seismic. Oh, it is late. It is late. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put the words up on screen. So I'm gonna take you through that real quick, and then I'm just gonna pop it on the screen for a little bit more, and then we're gonna begin this trance work. So on the count of 3, we're gonna exhale all of our breath out. Take a breath in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4, pause again for 4. So it's like 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. One more time, breathe in. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Now we reset our breathing. You could keep doing that if you want. If it's your first time doing it, you might be like, oh, I'm out of breath. Totally fine. Don't worry about it. After this, just keep breathing normally. And as you take each breath, you can kind of focus on the tip of your nose. That's what helps me with meditation. Now that our breathing is more relaxed, we can start to begin. So close your eyes. If you're sitting up, imagine your feet slowly relaxing. Your toes, your ankles, going up your shins, your knees, and your legs start to fall naturally. Your tailbone sinks in more as it takes in the weight of your body, relaxing. Your arms start to go more limp at your side. They can fall palm up, or you can cross them over yourself if that's more comfortable. Take another deep breath in. And breathe out, feeling your body sink more into your surroundings. Your back and shoulders lean into whatever is supporting you, and you could feel the comfiness and the coziness around you. With each breath you take, you are blissfully getting more and more relaxed. You're safe. You are protected. You are completely and utterly safe here. You can allow yourself to relax. With this last deep breath in and this last exhale, your weight completely sinks into whatever is holding you right now. And now you are ready to begin your journey. I'm going to be your guide on this journey. I will take you there safely and take you back safely. making sure you hear all that is needed to be heard. To begin, we're going to see or imagine that you are standing at the edge of a thick forest at night. You can hear the rustle of the wind in the leaves of the trees, and a full moon glows overhead. In the moonlight, you can clearly make out a path that begins right in front of you and leads off into the forest. To the right of that path, just at the beginning, is a tower of stones set one on top of the other. The tower is about 3 feet tall, and the stones that form it are roughly the size of cinder blocks. Sitting on top of the tower is a warm, flickering, glowing lantern. This tower is your starting and ending point for this path working. Touch the tower and know that it is real. Reach out and touch it. Are the stones rough? Are they cool? Are they mossy and soft? Know that it is real. Slowly take your hand back from the tower. Now we are going to begin to walk this path. Begin walking down the path into the forest. Do not take the lantern with you because you will not need it. The moon lights your path, so you have no difficulty finding your way. There are thousands of fireflies around you, lending light, giving you further guidance and protection as they dart around you joyfully. You can feel the soft earth beneath your feet, and you can smell it. Did it just rain? Does it smell like the dew is coming in? Or does it just smell like fresh dirt? The trees are tall and dark, but this is not a frightening forest. It is somehow familiar, comforting. You walk on and on towards the center of the forest. Do you see any animals around you? Each animal that you see holds significance. Are there any other insects around you? Each insect holds significance. This forest is a beautiful, welcoming, and comforting space. You feel alive here. You feel safe here. This is your element. It helps you feel powerful. Soon, the path gives way to a large clearing, illuminated by the full moonlight. You can see the blips of the fireflies in the grass along the edge. What does that clearing look like to you? Can you smell the grass? Can you smell the trees? Can you feel and hear a gentle breeze blowing around? In the center of the clearing, there is a large, flat stone, large enough for you to sit on. You walk into the clearing and sit on the stone under the moonlight. You realize that you are in a sacred place. Look around this clearing and take it all in. What do the trees look like? What does the land look like? From your place on the flat rock, you see something emerging from the trees. This could be a person, it could be a man, it could be a woman, it could be a forest creature, it could be a fae or a spiritual being, or it is someone that you already know, someone who always wishes you well and love, because this is your sacred place. As they walk slowly toward you, you realize that you're not afraid. In fact, you are filled with anticipation, knowing that they bring knowledge or information for you. They stop in front of you. Listen to what they have to tell you in this sacred place that you were drawn to. When they are finished speaking, you thank them. They nod and turn and walk back across the clearing to disappear between the trees once more. You let that message sit with you. It sinks deep into your memory, your conscious, your unconscious, and your soul. When you are ready, begin walking across the clearing toward the path that you took to get here. When you find the trail in the bright moonlight, begin walking back to your starting point, following the same path. As you walk, remember the details of the message that they gave you. You walk on and on, enjoying the warm night and the beautiful forest. Repeat the message in your head. Do you see any animals? Each animal will have a significance. You can look up at the beautiful full moon above you, lighting your way as you walk, feeling completely safe. As you take your time walking through these beautiful, comfortable, familiar woods. Ahead, you see the glow of the lantern, and you know you are almost back. You slowly walk towards it. You approach the edge of the forest and the glowing lantern. Reach out and touch the Tower of Stones. When you touch the stones and feel their texture that you had felt the first time, you immediately and completely return to the mundane world. Take one more deep breath in. One more out. And slowly open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers a little bit. Wiggle your toes a little bit. Slowly start to move your shoulders and move your head around. Slowly come back into your body. Take a few more deep breaths. And then sit up. Write down your message. What was your message? Was it something that was already inside of you that you've already known and maybe forgotten about? Was it from the perspective of someone else seeing the world from a different point of view other than yours? Was it for someone sticking up for you? Was it for someone giving you the utmost love and empathy? Was it someone or something reminding you of who you truly are? Was it just a certain animal that wanted you to pet them? If you didn't get a message this time, that's fine. Sometimes it takes a little while, especially if it's not something that you do normally. Sometimes we need to train our brains a little bit more. But this is a space that you could always come back to visit. And sometimes maybe even use that giant stone that you sat on in the clearing to practice your magic, to practice your spell work, to maybe make a safe space. That way you could have somewhere to go and practice your dream magic. You could start to sit up a little bit more. One more deep breath. It always makes me feel so like light and bubbly and feathery and dreamy whenever I do like a trance working. And it always makes the rest of my night or the rest of my day better. You're so relaxed and you're reminded of so many things. You feel floaty and airy and sometimes invincible, while still being self-aware. But that type of feeling that you get right after you finish this sometimes is just indescribable because you just feel so good. If any of you want to share your messages down below in the comments, you're more than welcome to, but if you want to keep it private, completely keep it private, because it is your message. I really hope this helps some of you. I lost order of the track of my uploads since I've been doing them in bulk because of my work hours, so I don't know if this is before the very silly game show video, like the witchy witchcraft quiz video where it's a game show, or if this is after, so it's going to seem like completely polar opposites, so I guess we're yin and yanging it. I'm gonna finish my tea, relax, and then do my trance work again before bed. I hope you're having a wonderful morning or afternoon or nighttime or whatever it is in your energy space that you are watching this. And I really truly hope that good things happen to you. Bye.